Hi, my beautiful friends. This is Lanka with FTBA. Today is Wednesday, February 10, 2021, and I'm bringing you today's update. So in my previous video, I was talking about the difference between private property and business, which is a place of public accommodation. And there has been great confusion that actually led several people into being arrested. So we've clarified that. And today, I'd like to focus on something else. Let's focus on the trespassing and making sure that that does not happen again, because I'm not sure about you, but I am healthy and I'm free American, and I'm sorry, but I do not wear a muzzle, because that's what it is. It is not a mask, it's a muzzle. It's a psychological tool of oppression. So the other day I was going to a grocery store. It's a small private store, and I walked in, I made my way in, and the moment I got in, the cash register was yelling at me, ma'am, you have to wear a mask, And I said, no, I don't, but thank you very much. And I proceeded to shop. The entire time I was shopping, I was intimidated, I was coerced, I was harassed not only by the store manager and the store owner, but also by other shoppers. It was almost insane how everyone was at me like these wolves, like I was walking around with a black plague. So when I got to the cash register, I put my things on the belt, and they refused to cash me out. So I calculated the groceries and I put cash on the counter, and I tried to proceed to leave, at which the store owner went after me and physically blocked me, which, my dear friends, that's an assault. Then he was also grabbing me, which is a battery. That's an assault and battery, which are criminal charges. And then basically they said, you either put a mask on or you have to leave. And I said, no, I don't. It's not a law. And, I have a free and equal access to shop to get my groceries. I am giving you my cash payment right here, so everything is okay. At which point they blocked me and they kidnapped me. They were holding me in the store, and they called the police, which I was actually very glad. I was very glad that they called the police. So the sheriff deputies arrived, and we had a discussion. And they started to pull, that thing on trespassing, that this is trespassing. And I had to explain to them that no, it is not. Because a place, even though it's privately owned, even though it stands on a privately owned land or in private building that someone owns, the moment they open their doors to public, it's called a place of public accommodation. They have to receive business license, so now they are an agent of the state, and they have to act as an agent of the state, which means that they have to obey and comply with the state and national constitution. And another thing which is really astonishing to me is that we have law enforcement, and you would assume that law enforcement means that these are officers, these are authorities that are ensuring that law is followed. For that, they enforce the law. They do not go by store policies. So the fact that they were actually arresting people and using the Penal Code 602, which is by the California legislative information, is really astonishing to me, because the Trespassing Penal Code 602 has a section O. I have it highlighted right here, section O, which says that refusing or failing to leave land, real property, or structures belonging to or lawfully occupied by another and not open to the general public. So right here, it means that the trespassing, they've been pulling off on people that are lawfully shopping in a place of public accommodation called business. They do not know the law. Or maybe they are applying the law incorrectly, at which that would be unlawful. So I don't know what it is, but can someone start enforcing the law? Because it says it right here that you cannot charge anyone and arrest anyone on trespassing charges if the place is open to the general public. And then we have another section, if someone challenges you on that one, here in California, which is the California Penal Code 602.1. And it says that any person who intentionally interferes with lawful business, okay? So as long as you are not intentionally going to a business, to a store, to cause disturbance, cause violence of any kind, physical, non-physical, that you are just going there to get your groceries, this doesn't apply to you. And also, this section shall not apply to any of the following persons. It actually continues here, and it says in paragraph 2, any person on the premises who is engaging in activities protected by the California Constitution or the United States Constitution. So my dear friends, here you have it. You shall be free to shop without a muzzle. And then on top of that, what we are doing, we are sending a legal notice from our organization, from FTBA, to all of our sheriffs in Southern California. And we are informing them that America is a constitutional republic where the Constitution for the United States is the supreme law of the land, as declared in the article 6 and 2 of this little booklet. Okay, guys, very important booklet to read. This is your law. This is your law book. This is where all laws are derived from, and any law that is in conflict with this booklet is null and void, as it was declared in the Marbury versus Madison case that was won in the Supreme Court in 1803. Then one thing I like to also verify, that the CDC and the WHO are private companies that have no lawful jurisdiction in our sheriff's counties. So this wonderful letter, this legal lawful notification, is going to our law enforcement authorities to clarify any and all the confusion for good. So my dear friends, make sure that you visit us at ftbagency.com. That's Frank Tom Boy agency.com. Sign up for our newsletter. Sign up to volunteer. If you cannot volunteer your time, please volunteer donations. We need your support so we can continue to fight on your behalf, to fight for our constitutional republic. And I'm going to see you on the inside.